Good morning, crafters, and a warm welcome to Hunky Dory TV. This Thursday morning, we are going to be in full bloom today. We're going to be bright and beautiful. Bright and beautiful, much like our soon-to-be birthday girl in the corner. It is Jess's birthday tomorrow. I don't think she wanted us to tell anyone, did she, Marie?
I don't know.
We are doing. Jess, happy birthday for tomorrow. She's not going to be here with us tomorrow, so any birthday congratulations to Jess need to be on our comments today. She's going to be, I think, are you on the comments tomorrow?
I might be.
She might be on the comments tomorrow, so you might get to speak to her on her birthday. My name's Dan. I'm going to be your host for this Hunky Dory TV hour, and talking about bright and beautiful, we have the demonstrator today of our dreams. It's Anne-Marie Cattrall.
Thank you. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
I'm good. It's
Excellent.
been absolutely ages since I've been in here.
It has it?
I was a little bit poorly last week, so
Yeah.
I had to bail, and then this is my first time this week, and before that I was on annual leave, so it's been
is it weeks?
like weeks.
It's been quite a while for me as well.
Yeah, this is the most time we're going to be spending together for like weeks.
It is, yeah. I've been away. I'm away next week, doing a bit of cycling in Mallorca,
and then
which
you
is
were
going to be
poorly
nice.
as well, weren't you?
I've been poorly.
Yeah, we've all been
a bit under the weather.
a little bit poorly. Yeah.
But we're okay now, so do not worry. Okay, my name's Dan. Okay, I'm going to be your host for the hour, and today we have got something rather special for you. We are in full bloom with our brand new Deco-Large collection. Anne-Marie, you launched this on Tuesday on Hobby Maker, and it was astonishing.
It was absolutely mega, yeah. It was so busy. Now, we knew it would be busy, because Deco-Large always is. So we always have like big numbers of Deco-Large because it's always so popular.
Absolutely.
It was crazy.
We
sold out in the second hour, and I was like, I cannot believe we've sold out because we had so many, but it was just so popular. And I think we were saying on Tuesday, we don't actually do a floral Deco-Large very often.
No.
But when we do, it's incredible.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I really think we need to keep this in stock long term.
We do, yeah.
Rather than it going out of stock, we need to keep this in stock because people buy Deco-Large on multi-buys all the way throughout the year. So
definitely.
We need to do this. We will go show you this gorgeous brand new in full bloom Deco-Large. We'll do that very soon. But first, of course, it is time for our Win It Weekly. Would you like to win this Perfect Days? Let me show you. I just want to show you this little guy here. Perfect Days, because he is being perfectly, or she is being perfectly behaved, which is not like my cat in any way, shape or form. My cat doesn't sit nicely like that. My cat sits on your head. Well, that's where it tries to sit.
Yeah, Tia's likes to get up close and personal.
Really? So you sat on the sofa, comes across the back, tries to sit on your head. Crazy. Rupert. 18 yesterday, Rupert. 18 yesterday. Happy birthday, Rupert. I'm sure you're not watching. Out chasing butterflies or doing something like that. Anyway, if you'd like to be in with a chance of winning our fabulous Perfect Days luxury topper collection, we need the answer to this question. We'd love you to like and share, and please do comment. What is the largest collection of pocket mirrors ever recorded? What is the largest collection of pocket mirrors ever recorded? And there's going to be 5 lucky winners. It's worth £20, that collection, so we're giving away 100 quid's worth of goodies, as we do each and every week at Hunky Dory TV. Is it A, 1,456? Is it B, 965? Or C, 698? Any of those three is a large number.
It's definitely a lot.
It's a large number. Do you collect anything at home? Let me know in the comments on Facebook or YouTube if you've got a collection. I've got 2.
Have you?
3.
Only 3?
Only 3. I collect Transformers.
Yeah.
From 1984 to 1986.
Yeah.
I collect fragrances, which is a bit strange, but like aftershaves.
Yeah.
And I collect pin badges.
What about your records? Are they not a collection yet?
Records. It's getting out of hand. Okay, please do let us know. Pop it in. Do you collect anything, Anne-Marie?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Just
Hobbies.
crafting brilliant hobbies.
Hobbies.
Yeah, I can imagine. Please let us know in the comments if you collect anything. It's great to know what people are up to. Okay, would you like to take a look at our in full bloom Deco-Large? Do we have a VT?
We do.
We do. Let's go for it. how beautiful are those cards. We're going to show you up close and personal, not only the kit itself, but a load of cards. I mean, when I say a load of cards, I'm just going to show you. Look at this. I've got tons and tons. Just pop them there. I've got tons and tons of card models. We always say this, Anne-Marie, don't we, that when there are lots of card models, you know that people found it very easy to make cards with this kit.
Definitely. There's always a lot of love for Deco-Large on the design team and the girls in the office, and it just shows.
It shows. Okay, let's take a look at the pack shot, guys. It's beautiful, this pack shot. This is just giving you an idea, and we'll get you up close and personal, don't worry. But you've got blue delphiniums here. You go over to sunflowers. You've got fuchsia, the almost impossible to spell fuchsia.
Yes.
Without spelling it rudely.
It's tricksy, isn't it?
Fuchsias. You've got a bunch of dahlias. Dahlias.
Yeah.
We're going with dahlias. Daisy here, lovely large daisy, and this Deco-Large is large.
It is. Yeah, it is packing a punch for sure.
Packing a punch, beautiful blooms. You've got clematis at the other end. Down at the bottom here, you've got red roses, orchids, poppies. The hydrangea is crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely gorgeous. You've got lilies. You've also got across here, the inserts are some of the best inserts that I've seen in ages. They're beautiful.
They are stunning.
Again, I think selling out on Hobbymaker or near to do so. And at the top here, we've got a square little book of In Full Bloom. All of this is available in your bundle. £44.97, but you're not paying that. If you're in the club, you're paying £42.72, and if you're a Diamond member, you're paying £40.47. This is fantastic. Would you like to take a look at the actual Deco-Large itself? I'll just move that out of the way. There we go. These are your base layers, Anne-Marie?
They are, yeah. So this is the very first part of your Deco-Large, and these are great because they're actual toppers as well. So if you don't want to add your layers onto here, you can use them as individual toppers and just make your kind of normal cards as you will.
For sure. From a sentiments perspective as well, you see there's a variety of sentiments, a variety of borders. Love the fact that you get the corners with this one with the fuchsia as well. But look at the shapes. You get great shapes with Deco-Large.
They're stunning.
That's a hexagon, not an octagon, isn't it? You've got
no, it's an octagon, not a hexagon.
1, 2, 3. You're right. I know this one. It's a circle.
Oh, well done.
Yes. Anything with more than one side, I'm buggered. Pardon French, don't think you should say that. Anyway, isn't that gorgeous? Right, so let me show you. You get 2 of every single sheet, guys. So if you've got a favourite, you do not worry about that. It also means that if you want crazy page, which is like, you know...
Honestly, you will not need it, though.
You won't.
They are jam-packed. So even ones like this, for example, the fuchsia, it doesn't look like there's lots of layers. It looks like it's quite spacious on the sheet.
Loads!
But when you actually still layer that up, it's so detailed, so decoupage, so dimensional. It is unreal.
Cardstock, of course, Anne-Marie, you get all your cardstock with this. So there's 24 sheets of cardstock in here.
It's upside down, that one.
Now, yes, because I'm good at that. There we go. There we go. That's better.
They're a tricksy flower, aren't they?
They are a little bit tricksy. They're tricksy in many different ways, the fuchsia. Now, so if you've got 24 sheets of cardstock, your initial logic is that you go, okay, well, we're going to make 24. Obviously, all fold and die cut, guys. I should tell you that. Everything fold and die cut. You just press it straight out. You saw how easy that came out. The guys do an amazing job. Accent foiled as well. Beautiful, beautiful there. It's just catching the foiling, as you see. This is 300 GSM as well for your decoupage. It's brilliant. Yeah. You can use paper, of course, with decoupage, but with this sort of card, this weight of card, you can shape it so beautifully, can't you? Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so with 24, have you seen? I'm sorry, I'm jumping about a bit, but look at the butterflies.
I know, they're fabulous. Every sheet has got little
extras.
Yeah.
Some extras, and they're decent. I mean, great size flowers as well. The flowers, as we know with Deco-Large, match the size of the flowers on the cardstock.
They do, yeah.
So you can get as jiggy as you like. You can put your decoupage wherever you like. It's fabulous. Anyway, 24 sheets of cardstock. If you've got 24 sheets of cardstock, your initial logic is, look at the foiling on that. Your initial logic is that you're going to get 24 cards, but we know you go a lot further. Anne-Marie proved this on Hobbymaker.
Yeah.
Where she got 2 out of 1 Deco-Large, and I'm going to show you those cards in a minute so that you can see that there's no scrimping, no saving. That brings you up to 48 cards very, very quickly. Look at that. I think this is my favourite.
It's stunning, isn't it? It really, really is beautiful.
I'm going to go off-piece slightly by showing you straight away this, which I was going to show you later. I want you to just be astounded at the level of depth that you get in that hydrangea. Isn't that amazing?
It's incredible. It really is. This is why I think this is one of the first for a long time Deco-Large sets where you really can split those layers out and it isn't noticeable.
Crazy.
You can't tell because they are so jam-packed with layers and so dimensional. And it's because they don't have loads of background kind of detail as well. So sometimes when we do Deco-Large scenes, obviously you've got the big layers and things in the background as well. But because all the focus is on the flowers, all the Deco-Large is in the flowers as well.
Yes, of course. Delphinium there.
And I love that we've got some different flowers. So the delphinium, for example, the fuchsia, the orchid, they're not flowers that you see all the
Dahlias,
time.
no.
They're a little bit different.
Look at that, beautiful. Right, so this poppy is one that I'm going to show you. So Anne-Marie took the poppy there. No, do it right, Daniel. The poppy there, thank you. She took the poppy base layer and she took the poppy Deco-Large.
One of the Deco-Large,
just one,
yeah.
one of each of those two, and a card.
And one
stock.
card stock.
Okay, so one of each. And she created these two cards. You used, I'm guessing just some white card, a 10 card there.
Just white, our basic
bit of mirror.
white card blanks, yeah, and a little bit of gold mirror that we've all got in our stash. And the one on the square one, I've used a little bit of Adorable Scorable that we've got on the show as well, just for mats and layers, but you don't have to.
And you can see the dimension in both of these is above the levels of dimension that you're going to get elsewhere.
Yeah, and we just alternated those layers.
Isn't it brilliant? Trying to get them both on screen, but isn't that gorgeous? Two cards, one of them using the cardstock, as you can see. So that's kind of used the cardstock and then gone straight onto that cardstock, because that cardstock gives you your initial layer.
It does, yeah, absolutely.
Of course it does.
But with the flowers being, they don't have a background on. You could just use them straight onto Adorable Scorable,
of course
onto the insert. You know, you can really stretch this collection out.
Or you can do what's been done in a number of cases and just go
all
in.
Yeah, it's so amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. All in or double all in, as we've said already.
I mean, look at that one. The Dahlia's got so many layers on there. You could be taking some of those out and just using them as toppers in their own right.
Yes.
Just one of those
embellishments,
layers.
floral embellishments.
Yeah.
Really, really, really nice. There's a dahlia again. Really nice. Don't know if it's dahlia or dahlia. I keep getting it wrong, I'm sure. Gorgeous. The
Love
daisy,
both
beautiful.
of these, yeah.
But this is one of your favourite flowers, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's beautiful. We made a card with both of those actually at Hobby Maker on Tuesday.
Love it. Love the white. Obviously, 2 sheets of every single one. I'm not showing you 2 sheets now. Look at the lovely butterflies, large format butterflies as well, foiled. Everything die cut, guys, always is with your Deco-Large. That's the point of it.
Yeah.
Look at the bunch of daisies there.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Really,
Great
really
for
nice.
fussy cutting as well if you want to, of course.
So I know that Dawn gets heavily involved in our Deco-Large. Dawn's one of our extremely talented designers, but I know that Kim's been involved in this. I know that Sarah's been involved in this. I think Alan and Jen both get involved in the Deco-Large.
I think everyone just wants to.
Basically, it's a bit of a bun fight.
That's what it's like for us when we're launching it. It's like, I'll do this one, and then Nat be like, no, it's fine, I can do that.
Loud and proud, the sunflower as well. Lovely sentiments all the way throughout. Great for birthday cards, great for cards throughout the year, this. And you've got flowers that are going to flower throughout the year as well.
Oh, definitely. It's very, very kind of seasonal. It's taking you all the way through, isn't it? Because you've got even like to your poppy, you know, because I know obviously they flower throughout the summer, but it's more in people's minds in kind of November.
Yes, yes, yes.
So you've got it taking you right through the year. You've got the beautiful rose, it's absolutely stunning, and I love that orchid as well. It's so unusual. Really
nice, guys. This will be, and it is. We know this already. One of our most popular kits of the collections of the whole year. Extremely beautiful. You can grab this if you want individually, but the extra value is in that bundle. The bundle is amazing. What a price point! And also, you can buy these singularly. If we can just bring up the single price, Deco-Large sets are $3.99 each, but you get any 5 for 4. So there is a bundle on them, which means that you can mix and match, choose the ones that you want.
Yeah, definitely. If you want multiples of one, if you've got a fave.
I saw this morning, because we're doing a lot of work on shipping and on the back office at the minute, so I'm seeing orders coming in, and I saw orders coming in this morning where they're buying the bundle, but they're also buying extras of specific or particular ones.
Yeah.
And if you've got people that you know who love particular flowers, then that's a great way to give them a card, something that really is personal to them because it's a flower that they absolutely love. Love it if you mix and match, buying a bouquet of flowers for somebody and give them a Deco-Large card that's the same. I mean, that would be absolutely gorgeous, wouldn't it? Okay, are we ready, do you think, Jess, to go to Anne-Marie for a demo? Is that a good idea? Yeah?
Yeah.
Can we do that now?
Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
let's do that.
You can. I'll just put my rose out of the way. We're not making this one yet. I was just doing a little bit of prep.
It might be my fault. I might have gone too fast.
No,
no, I think, I'm behaving.
No, you're absolutely fine. Don't worry. We're going to do the fuchsia because I didn't get to do this one at Hobby Maker. I'm not joking. The hardest task for my prep for Tuesday was choosing just 6 of these to prep for demos because I just wanted to do them all.
So is that how many you get through? So on Hobby Maker, you had 2 shows on the Deco-Large.
Yes.
And you got through 3 demonstrations in each. So that's 6 demonstrations total. Okay.
That's like the aim. Sometimes you don't get through it. We kind of just squeezed the last one in on the 6 o'clock show because the poppy one we did.
So was this a demo?
So that
was one demo. So you did sort of 7 cards, 6 demos, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fascinating.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think we're just going to start and make a really nice, simple kind of card. So I'm going to just line this up on here and just see where this can go because I'm thinking an 8x8 card, but I'm going to cut this to 7. So I'm just going to bring it ever so slightly under the 7. Still got a nice large piece of cardstock that we could just use like this with the topper and obviously put our Deco-Large layers onto here if we want to. And then I'm going to take some of that adorable scorable that we've got as well on the show because look how perfectly that matches. I mean, it blends in, doesn't it? It's just ideal.
I didn't mention it before, guys, but the cardstock that comes with the Deco-Large kit, that's the coordinating cardstock, is 350 GSM, is adorable scorable, so it is going to work perfectly with your adorable scorable. It's the same finish.
Yes, absolutely.
This lovely sort of satin finish that we have.
It's gorgeous. It really, really is. And then I'm just going to get a little bit of gold mirror. I hope. Lots of rainbow. What have we got here? Silver.
If you'd like me to pop my head out the door to the crafting team.
I think we've got some on there, yeah.
Oh, Jess has got what looks like a 100-sheet pack of gold mirror there.
It won't be 100 sheet packs. We've all been dipping into
because you've been dipping into it. Okay. -4.
There wasn't any in the creative room the other day, and Beck said, "Oh, just go and get some out of the Facebook room." I was like, Jess is gonna have us.
It's when I get it all, and there's 100 sheets here. Look at this, and you're flicking through 20 sheets. You know what I mean? But you're expecting it to be 100.
Okay, so let's have a look at how this is layering up now. So we've got that little bit of gold, just framing that cardstock beautifully. That's going to go onto that luscious pink there. It looks absolutely stunning.
Oh, Jackie Bradley says that she thinks that fuchsia is called Dark Eyes. She thinks that's the name for that fuchsia.
You can get lots of different varieties, can't you? So I think I'm good with that. So we can pop the trimmer out the way for now.
Guys, a couple of people talking about shipping and that they might be getting an email or two or text from Royal Mail and so on and so forth. I'll give you an update after Anne-Marie's demo. It's quite exciting.
Sounds it.
I'm quite excited.
Sounds exciting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to kind of just tuck this over my topper, tuck my topper underneath, if you will. So we're just going to fussy cut around these little stamens on our fuchsia.
We like a bit of fussy cutting.
We do.
And it works so well when you've got cardstock that's got the something like a large format image on it like this. It works so beautifully well.
Okay, so just going around.
I love the colour border there. Yeah, you're right. It
gorgeous,
goes so well with
isn't
that
it?
adorable scorable, but it's really fresh and it works with the fuchsia. Dark Eyes, that's a nice name.
Beautiful. Okay, so just going around this leaf. Some of these work better than others. This one is quite fussy because of the stamens.
It is called fussy cutting, Anne-Marie.
It is called fussy cutting, but if you're thinking actually that one's a bit too much for me, have a look to do this technique on some of the others because
do the sunflower.
Yeah, the sunflower's great. The daisy's great. So we just want to kind of just make sure. Oops, I missed a little bit.
The bundle price, everybody, is on your screen, and it's for Diamond members $40.47, for Club members $42.72, but it saves a tenner. So basically, you could say that you're getting that square little book for free, all those inserts for free, whichever way you want to look at it. And what a square little book it is as well. Oh, you're doing this now.
So it just kind of tucks over, so it almost becomes like one image. So I'm actually going to put my topper on flat. so that we can tuck it under there nicely. So just going in with my,
Have you broken your tape runner?
I might have broken my tape runner. Yeah, I'm just going to pass that to you.
Do you want me to fix your tape runner?
I'll just, we use dots for temporarily.
I don't know what you did with this.
I don't know what I've done with it. I don't think it's been happy being in the car. It's been cold all night. I think it's had a small paddy. Okay, and then we're going to get to our layers. So what I've already done ahead of time is put all of my foam pads on the back. So just going to grab all of those layers out. Just being careful, some of the detail, you just don't want to tear anything. So just be careful when you get those out. And especially when you're going kind of into all the leaves and the petals and things.
There you go.
Thank you.
My pleasure. A little bit of the glue had got stuck on the inside, so that was grabbing it as it,
I see.
So you just opened it up, removed it, done.
Thank you. So just pushing out any of the kind of inside bits. Sometimes they're better to see from the back. So if you're unsure if you've got them all, just turn it over and have a little look on the back and make sure that they've all been removed, because they do help kind of give that extra dimension. Cheryl
has just nailed this on the Facebook feed. She has just said, if this is correct, I'm not 100% sure it is, but well, no, if Cheryl says it's correct, I'm sure it is correct. But I just haven't been made aware. It's the last day of the goodie box voucher.
It is.
You know that then, Anne-Marie, right? Okay, I wasn't in the loop. I'm sorry about this, guys. I should have been shouting about that at the beginning of the show.
Day.
Thank you, Cheryl. It is the last day for you to be able to use your 10% discount goodie box voucher. And what a day to be able to use it. My goodness.
Very exciting.
So you could take another 10% off that, guys. I mean, 10% off that, it's over £4.
It's just a no-brainer.
It's good. It's good.
Just get it.
It's good.
Just get it. You will not be disappointed when you get this collection home.
Jess is double checking. She's passed me one of them before the 18th of April. Is it the 18th of April?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we need to make sure that it's still. Lisa, if you are watching, and I'm sure you are, or Kelly, if you're watching, will you do me a favour and make sure that it is still live today? Because it says on the Goodie Box voucher, before the 18th of April, technically that means yesterday, doesn't it? So we've got to make sure it still works today, and I'm sure it will.
Okay, so what we're doing, we are splitting these layers up a little bit as well. So I've just put one layer up on the top there, and the others I put on the main.
Ends midnight tonight. There we go.
Exciting.
Nikki says, great fussy cutting. Fussy cutting goals, Anne-Marie.
Thank you.
Fiona says, something to aspire to. Very good.
Just practice.
Yeah, Anne's just said she just used her voucher, so that's brilliant news. Good.
Wonderful.
Remember that those goodie box vouchers, if you ever get them, guys, if we were to do goodie boxes again, which there is a reasonable chance that we'll do goodie boxes again. I had some lovely feedback from some people because we talked about the goodie boxes, and that there were one or two people who didn't seem happy with the goodie boxes, and loads of people emailed me and said really kind things like, please keep doing the goodie boxes, they're absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I think
I think I scared people by saying that I don't know if we're going to do that. So I didn't want to worry or upset people.
Okay, so then everyone was panicking.
And I think there might have been I might have caused some small panics, and that's certainly not what I was trying to do. So I apologise for that.
Okay, so we're just going to go in and keep adding this detail in, just kind of mixing and matching across the two images. So you can kind of look, you can alternate, you could, if you're looking and thinking, well, actually, I'd rather that the topper had more detail on it than the cardstock, you can do that as well. It's up to you. You can put everything on the topper, everything on the cardstock. There's no rules, really, when it comes to Deco-Large.
No rules crafting.
That's what we like.
It works for me. No rules crafting is very good.
We're not a fan of the rules, so there we go.
So Anne-Marie,
yeah,
you're one down in the creative team.
I am.
You are.
I'm two down in the creative team today.
You're two down today.
Yeah.
In the creative team.
Yeah.
One of them is not here at all.
No, Natalie. Well, neither of them are here all today. Natalie Fancy Pants is in America.
Wow.
They went to Universal yesterday. So
Did they?
I was messaging her last night because she went on the Simpsons ride.
Oh yes, we did that.
And I was like, that ride made me feel so ill.
I felt awful.
She was
yeah,
like,
yeah, poorly. Anne-Marie and I went, it was when we went on holiday once, do you remember, Anne-Marie?
Yeah, we went on a holiday.
Yeah.
To a work thing.
She's finally admitted it. We went to Universal when we were in LA.
Yeah, that's where they are. Yeah,
That's where they are. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So
funny.
I call it a holiday, but Anne-Marie's like, Dan, it was work.
It
I'm
was
like, yeah, but
definitely
it was
a work
great.
thing.
It was so much fun.
It was a work thing. And then, Bex is off to Berlin today. She's on a hen party.
Wow.
So, yeah, so it's just me and Rach today.
Hen party? I thought she was already married.
She is. It's not her hen party.
Oh, a hen party.
A hen party, yeah. It's her friend's getting married in September.
That colour, adorable, scoreable. I need to know what the colour is. I know I should know what the colour is, but I'd love to know what the colour is.
Absolutely stunning, isn't it?
Kelly or Lise or somebody who's got their eyes on what's going on.
I don't know the colours either.
No, would you do me a favour? Would you just pop into the comments what colour that is? Just to let us know, because that is, it's such a nice colour. It's rose petal, which, I mean, that would work, wouldn't it? What a beautiful colour that is.
It is so
Look
so
at the
pretty.
Deco-Large and how easily that comes together.
Yeah, it really, really is quick.
Get your foam pads, guys. Foam pads, perfect.
Absolute essential.
For this.
Absolute essential, and all the different sizes as well, because what I do is I'll show you on my Orchid one. So I do this. So I turn all my sheets over, put all my foam pads on in one go.
Seen this. Yep.
So I start with my larger ones and then go in with my smaller ones. And you'll be amazed at how much you need all the different sizes, because there's so many crazy little shapes when you turn it over.
There are,
like when you're looking at it from the back.
Because the shapes follow the detail of the design.
Absolutely, yep. So the chunky ones are great for those larger areas, but then use tiny squares, which you probably don't use that often. Deco-Large is the only time that I tend to use them. That is when
But they're so important, otherwise you're chopping up the other ones to try and get them right,
which is fine,
Which is fine.
You can gunk your scissors up and things like that. I don't think there's any 8x8s in here.
I'm sure that I can find an 8x8 by talking to my good friends.
I think on my trolley, as soon as you walk out, in the white one, there's some right on the top shelf in the front, I think. Let's cut the insert down while we're waiting. See if you can. Do you find some?
As soon as I walked out, I think I might have done. I brought you some stuff anyway. As soon as I walked out there, the first thing I heard was Sam's lovely deep laugh that she's got.
Oh, they're 7s.
Are they 7? Yeah, I'm really good at that. 7? Was it not 7 you wanted?
No, 8. Let's have a look.
Someone to ask a friend?
Yeah, we might have to, because I don't think I've got any in here either. Oh, it's a sad day when we've no 8x8s.
Rach, please can I have some 8x8 cards?
What a sad day.
Look at that.
It's always me this happens
Thank you.
to. Does anyone else not find things in this trolley?
Rachel to the rescue.
Thank you so much.
You choose between 3.
Oh, I'll use
Keep
this
those
one
for later.
and keep the other 2. I'll just check that this is definitely 8x8, because we are a little bit sneaky sometimes and we take them before they're ready from Chris. So let's give that a nice score along here.
Okay, we've had a comment from a lady, I think, called Fantine, which is a lovely name, a really lovely name. I love watching you guys. I collect your kits. I still have the cats and dogs full kit Anne-Marie demonstrated over 15 years ago.
Say, is that...
All in top condition. Just love your products. Thank you so much first for saying such kind things. And congratulations on still having, if I get it right, the dog's biscuits and the cat's meow.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Which was an amazing kit. Team cats or team dogs?
Team dogs,
We had T-shirts printed. You could be team cats or team dogs.
It was ace, wasn't it?
It was absolutely brilliant.
Texture foil.
It was texture foil. And was it double pass? Was it?
I
think there were two. There were a couple of different colours. It was amazing.
It was fabulous.
What a beautiful card that is, Anne-Marie, put together so expertly, but look at the Miri just sets it off, the depth of that Deco-Large.
And we've split those layers. We've split those layers across the topper and the cardstock, and
So,
each one is still incredible.
Still full decoupage, yeah. Okay, so that is one sheet of Deco-Large used there.
Yeah.
Yep. You get 2 of every sheet, guys. Okay, so there are 12 different ones, so there's 24 in total, right? So Anne-Marie's gone for it because she's used the full sheet on 1 card there. But my God, isn't it worth it? These are the special cards. Deco-Large cards are the special ones. They're the ones that really stand out. They're the ones that are something else, really. Can I say we're quite proud of it, of Deco-Large? It's one of the absolute, most amazing, luxurious, fantastic quality things that we do, isn't it?
I just think if you're kind of thinking of a word, like words for like hunky-dory, obviously it's like quality, adorable, scoreable, but I think Deco-Large is definitely up there.
Is one of the big things,
one of those words, yeah.
As is little books, which we'll be showing you quite soon. Okay, I'm going to show you, if it's all right, just a few cards that have been made with the kit, just so that you can see. We showed you this one earlier on, but isn't that gorgeous? I love the little bees as well.
It's so sweet.
I love the colours, Anne-Marie, that you get, because you've got so many different colours with this Deco-Large.
Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? We're covering like such a huge range, and you'll see this when we get to the adorable scoreable that we had to go with 12 colours times 2 this time because there's so many colours.
Yes.
You know, you've got all those lovely blues, you've got the oranges, the yellows, the reds, the pinks, the purples.
Love this.
You've got the daisy and the lily giving you that kind of more subdued look as well.
I just want to give you props here. Leanne, you've made some gorgeous cards for us. Thank you so, so much. Emma as well, making some beautiful cards for us. The poppies across the back, look how this mirrors so, so nicely. Really, really attractive. The dahlias, get it the right way around down, there we go. Again, amazing. I mean, look at that. It's just crazy. But it's so, so dimensional when you look at it straight on and just to the side. Love this at the bottom. Sam, thank you so much. Really, really nice. You've got a lovely bowed section at the bottom there. Just gives it extra dimension, which is fantastic for your in full bloom Deco-Large. What have we got here? An easel card. Pop my easel there. Again, Sam, thank you so much. Loving, loving these cards. Larger format here, so you're into your 8x8s from Emma. You've got a fold back. Beautiful, beautiful. You've got your sunflowers here with a little stepper at the front. Beautiful. Look at the depth again. One of those bees on there again. So many different styles that you can make your cards in as well. Really like this long format card.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
What size? I mean, it looks to me like it's probably an 8x4, that I would have thought.
It's probably a DL, but with the way that the topper comes up, it might go in an 8x6 envelope.
Okay, with you.
Or an A5.
And here we go with the roses. We've got a bit of a jaunty angle in there, which is really, really nice. Aren't they gorgeous, guys? The Deco-Large cards here, really, really pretty, really attractive. Thank you so much to everybody who's been making cards for us. We really, really do appreciate it. Lovely to work with you. Okay. Shall we repeat the Win It Weekly question? Is that okay? Oh, no, don't go. Oh, I dropped one card. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, so repeating the Win It Weekly question. Perfect days. You want to be in with the chance of winning it. You can get your hands on one of these collections for free. We'll be giving you the answers on Friday in our Thankcraft It's Friday show. 5 lucky winners we're going to have. We need the answer to this question. What is the largest collection of pocket mirrors ever recorded? Is it 1456, 965 or 698? It's the largest collection ever recorded. There may have been a larger collection, but a secretive one that nobody knew about.
Yeah.
Maybe a collection as large as Fantine's collection of hunky-dory kits.
Yeah.
I do not know. Maybe. Right, okay, should we take a look? Yeah, we need the answers, please, in the comments on Facebook, on YouTube. You can pop it in the Hunky Dory Hub, which is fantastic. Take a look at the Hunky Dory Hub. It's really, really nice. Right, let's jump on. I'll tell you about the shipping bit later on, because I've done a bit of talking there, so we'll rest that voice, which will make everyone quite happy. I just want to say, look at the chunk here of paper that you're getting in your inserts. And look at I mean, there you go, that's a perfect, so if just pulling them out like that, you see the different colours, which obviously are going to be watermark shades of your beautiful colours that you've got in your Deco-Large. Really nice. At 36, 140 GSM, you're getting 2 of each, 3 of each.
3 of each, yeah.
We are spoilt. 3 of each of all these different flowers, daisies. These are great. You can use them, our inserts, you can use them as just the base for your card. Usually people are using them for just popping them on the front of a card blank. because the artwork is so gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm only showing you one of each. There are 3 of each of the same. Really, really nice. They're slightly brighter than you're seeing on screen here. We could do turn the brightness up ever so slightly. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the rose there in the corner.
Aren't they?
So nice. But I love the fact they're not white. They're all off-white. So they've all got this tint of colour to them, which is really, really nice.
Do you know what? I'm just going to have a look because I have a feeling that
It's backwards.
your
There
Deco-Large
we go.
images will fit over your inserts as well.
No. Well, you take a look. Do you want me to
Yeah.
pass you them?
Look.
They will.
Yeah.
Can I borrow these 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So
if you want something for, maybe not that one is the best
Whoop.
example, but like the daisy where
you
it's
are
all the
right. It's
daisies
it's
across,
the same size.
You're going to get that same effect as you are on the cardstock. It's going to make that Deco-Large pop even more.
Because
so you're
of
going to be able
course
to
it
make
is.
even more.
Even
cards.
more.
Yeah.
I'll pass it. I guess you like that back as
Oh,
well,
thank
aren't
you.
you? Yeah. Okay. Ooh,
Ooh.
sorry.
Oh no! You're throwing
My
flowers
fault.
at me.
There we go.
Thank you.
Don't say that. I'll get in trouble with the wife. Okay. So those are your luxury card inserts. 36 sheets in there for £9.99. Finish your cards beautifully. They are part of that bundle, of course. Would you like to see the Adorable Scarable? Can we show this? Oh no, we shouldn't. We should show the little book first. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. Contains 120 floral themed images. There are 120 individual sheets in here, 20 pages, 6 designs of each. So there are 20 different designs, 6 pages of each, which is fantastic. So you can go up to 6 layers of Deco-Large with this if you want to, which is brilliant, isn't it? I'll show you all 6 there. There we go. Jump on to the next one. So what you get with the little books is you start getting different crops. You start getting different... there you go. So that background is different than the background that you get in your Deco-Large. So it's always a little bit different, which is beautiful. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Real centre stage, your flowers there. Absolutely lovely. You've got some with backgrounds, some without. Lovely, lovely mix. I'm jumping some there. There we go. So you've got some composition. So you've got the daisy and the butterfly. Fuchsias, but in a different way. I like that, Anne-Marie.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? But so different to the one that's like right at the very front of the book, you know, and
They're pretty.
giving you completely different styles.
Look at work
That's so beautiful, isn't it? They work really well. The ones that have got the frame round like that, if you just cut around the background of the flower that's within the frame, so the pale blue section, and then it almost looks like it's floating. It looks stunning.
It almost looks like Deco-Large already. That
Doesn't
is
it?
so nice. But yeah, this is going to be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful when you decoupage that up. But remember, if you want to, these little books, you just pop them onto little book mirror mats, and we have the square little book mirror mats, don't we?
Yeah.
Or a piece of mirror card that you cut to the size that you want. If you want a larger border, it's completely up to you for your mirror. And you've got instant toppers. How many instant toppers? 120 instant toppers. That is fantastic. Little books are collectible. They're beautiful. People love them. They sell so well. We know they're so popular. And this is gorgeous because it's got all the artwork from your In Full Bloom collection in there, plus more. £9.99. So you could say that with your bundle, you're getting that free. Don't forget, as one of our friends told us earlier on, the goodie box discount code. If you got a goodie box, and congratulations if you did, because that was astonishingly popular, wasn't it?
It was.
If you got a goodie box, you could use your goodie box code up to midnight tonight, and that's 10% off. So do use it. Okay, are we back to Anne-Marie? Or no, we'll show the Adorable Scorable selection first. AMC, you said 12 different colours.
Yes.
Those are your 12 different colours. They're going to go perfectly. You get 2 of each, and I'm going to tell you what these colours are through the magic of labels on the back of them. Ivory. There we go, put it next to it. We've got daffodil, of course. We've got navy. We have violet. So we're going to find out what that colour was in a second, aren't we? We've got berry red, which it wasn't. I like this colour. Tangerine, of course. Anne-Marie, Natalie would have named that, won't she?
Yeah.
After her favourite football club. What a load of rubbish. Blue steel. We've got...
That blue steel works perfectly with the hydrangea.
Does it?
Yeah. It's almost
It's just like a
perfect
gorgeous
match.
mix. Yeah, gorgeous match. Green holly. We've got pink flamingo. And here we go. As you said, rose petal. Well done, Jess. We've got amethyst and we've got lime. Beautiful, beautiful colours, guys. It's 350 GSM, adorable scoreable. You get 24 sheets for £9.99. That's a great price for 350 GSM. Guaranteed not to be damaged when you score it, and fold it with our fantastic, adorable scoreboard. It's a wonderful board. We believe it's the best board that there is on the market, and it is exclusive to us here at Hunky Dory. It's the only place you get adorable scorable. Anne-Marie,
yes,
would you like to demonstrate?
Absolutely. So we're going to use the little book for this one, and we're going to use that beautiful rose. So I've got my first sheet from my little book page that is going to fit perfectly onto our 5x5 mirror mat. And then what I've done is I've done some fussy cutting of the actual flower itself. I've cut out 2 of the corners as well from another page, because they're going to sit onto here perfectly. So let's just start building this up. So we're going to pop the first layer onto our mirror mat first of all. Now when you're doing your layers, your decoupage layers with your little books, always make sure that you keep one page out for your base. I've done it myself where I've just gone a little bit scissor happy, and I've got to the end and I'm like, okay, where's my base? And I'm like, oh, I've cut into it.
Anne-Marie scissor hands.
Yeah, so always have one spare. So then I'm going to go back in with our corners. So I'm just going to pop that one over there, and I'm going to put the other one in the opposite corner. So we're really kind of framing that image now. Just add that up into that top corner. So we've just given that a completely different look, and then we're going to start adding these layers on. So just go into our foam pads, and you can really kind of give this some dimension, you know, give it some shape if you want to as well. But you do definitely need an array of foam pads so that you can get all the different nooks and crannies. Strips are always good because you can kind of pop them on and snip them down and get them exactly where you need them to go. And then I'm just going to take another little skinny one just to pop on that little bud there. And then we'll get this first layer down. And you could keep it as simple as this. You could just have your topper like this. You could just add one layer. You know, you can really make your own choices when it comes to the little book. So that is just going to sit perfectly over there like that. And then when we get to the next layer, which is this one, we're going to give this a little bit of a shape. So I'm going to get a sheet of my foam pads. I'm just going to turn that over, and I'm going to get my largest embossing tool, and I'm just going to go in.
Foam pads, that's quite
foam
clever.
Pads, yeah.
Oh, I never thought about that, buddy.
So we can just go in and give that beautiful shape, and then again just go in with just a large chunky foam pad in the middle there and pop that on.
So if you are trying to work out with your little book of In Full Bloom what layers you should cut for your Deco-Large, you've got that Deco-Large there to the side.
Helps you out.
Helps you out, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Gives you that heads up.
Just gives you those hints and tips
Yeah.
of what looks good.
Definitely.
Because the design team have designed it for this way, but it's completely up to you. Deco-Large is personal. It's your choice.
Yeah.
As to what you do, how many layers you use or don't use. We just make sure that we give you all the possible layers.
Yeah.
And then it's your call.
It's up to you, isn't it? Okay, and then just go in with this next layer. So just giving all those little individual elements a little bit of shape. And just pop those on. So just get those leaves down first, because this bit is a little bit fiddly because you've got that stalk on that rosebud. There we go. And then back to this one. So again, just give it some shape around. And obviously because these are paper, it's really, really quick to get that shape in. But you can also do this with your Deco-Large layers on that 300 GSM adorable scoreable as well, and it's still going to give you that amazing shape.
Susan's nailing her foam pad story. She says, I store my foam pads in Hunky Dory's large storage box with the 16 inner boxes.
Yeah.
There are 16 different foam pad sizes, so it works perfectly. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be really troublesome and create a 17. What should we do? No, that'd be naughty. I won't do that. I'm joking. But that's a really, really good idea.
It is, definitely. Okay, and then again, just go in with What I find with big shapes like this, you just need one in the middle because then it will keep that rounded shape on the petals anyway.
Yeah, of course, to let it sort of fold over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Beautiful.
And you can, of course, do it the other way as well if you want the petals kind of coming out. Just turn it over. Yeah.
So guys, this is your in full bloom designer Deco-Large ultimate collection that we're looking at. We're playing with a little book at the moment, but that bundle is where the great value is, especially if you're using that goodie box code, which will run out at midnight. I saw somebody, I think it was Nikki, had a problem with it. Yeah, do contact customer service. They would sort that out for you. But lots of people using that code and it's going through fine. So I'm not quite sure why that one didn't for you. But yeah, get that code used today. It's your last opportunity. Get your orders in. I should tell you all about our new shipping plan in a minute. It's quite exciting. I wasn't planning to tell you about our new shipping plan, so it's not beautifully practiced and I won't be able to explain it perfectly.
Okay.
I'm winging it.
Okay.
Which is not like me. Are you excited?
Yeah, because I don't know anything about it either, so we're all learning. Okay, so I think, shall we keep this a nice simple 6x6? I think that's going to be, it's going to frame that quite beautifully. So let's just line that up to the 6 there and to the 6 there. And then I am going to get another piece of our cardstock because I just want that second corner. So I am just going to snip that off and use that on here as well so that we can pop those on there and then that can just sit in the middle perfectly. And then let's get this on first. I love that text kind of detail that we've got in the back of here. Gives that kind of romantic feel for the roses. It's beautiful. And you can obviously use bits and pieces that you've got in your stash. You might have a Joy Design paper pad that's got, you know, some of the text in like this, or our designer card pack. So you can really make this little book go further without even using anything else from your Deco-Large. So foam pads on the back of here so that we can lift this up from our background. Again, we've got that little bit of mirror, just kind of bringing that all together. And then let's just get our insert ready as well. Let's see if we've got a 6x6 in here. If not, we'll have a look in the trolley. Oh, that might be one that just needs scoring. Let's have a look. Let's pop that out of the way. Oh, I think it is. So I'll just score that at 6. Pop the scoreboard back away. Without its tool, I didn't take it. You are?
Now that's really weird because usually when I hear that sort of thing, I go bright red because it's usually me. But in this case, it isn't.
I don't. Yeah.
So who is it? Is Becca the sneaky thief, or is it Natalia? Who is it?
Couldn't possibly say.
Is it Rebecca? Oh yeah, because Rebecca is the resident.
Yeah.
She picks things up, puts them in her pocket, and forgets that she's done it.
Yeah.
She's not doing anything on purpose.
No. Okay.
There's no trust issues.
No,
I'd just like to point out.
So we're just going to fold our insert in half. So rather than cutting this down to the size, we're going to actually have a full kind of opening insert. So that is going to bring that down to just under 6, which is perfect because our card blank obviously is just under 6. So I'll just turn that around, square that off, and then we'll open up our card. We put a little bit of tape on the back just next to the score. Make sure that's the right way. Just pop your insert down onto there, and then, oh, I'm at it again. There we go. A little bit on there so that when you close that, it will just pick up that insert and open it perfectly. And then we just need a little sentiment to pop on here. So we're going to go back to our Deco-Large, and I'm just going to use that little heartfelt wishes on there, I think. So I'll just get a little Let's have a look in our foam pad, see if we've just got a little one that we can just pop along there just to finish that off. You also have on your anniversary and sending love to you on this day and always on that set. So you've got lots of options. Oops. There we go. Just pop that down.
Absolutely lovely, Anne-Marie.
Beautiful,
Really
isn't it?
nice. Yeah, I like the corners because I like what we look at there, the top left and bottom right corners, and how they contrast with the lovely sort of ivory colour behind.
Yeah,
it's really
beautiful.
pretty, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. That is made with our little book, which is part of the fantastic Deco-Large bundle. Okay, I said I'd talk about shipping. I've written myself a couple of notes. That's why I've been quiet for a minute or two. I know you're surprised. Okay, so let's. I wasn't expecting to talk about shipping, so let's just see. But a couple of people have mentioned that they've had a text or an email that they weren't expecting. Have we changed our shipping and stuff? Okay. So yes, we're changing shipping. We're in the process of changing it. We're kind of running parallel at the minute to sort of different services. By the end of this week, we'll be fully swapped over for domestic. Give it another week or so, hopefully we'll be fully swapped over for international. So domestic, the Royal Mail orders, there's been quite a lot of changes. Okay, so normally we're in Preston, sunny Preston, not so sunny Preston. Our orders get picked up from here every afternoon, and they get taken to the local Royal Mail hub, and then they get moved down to the Birmingham Super Hub. From there, they go out to places, right? What's happening now is that when our parcels get picked up, they go immediately to the Royal Mail Super Hub in Birmingham. Okay, this is faster. Yeah, trust me, this is faster.
Yeah.
It means that the orders are going to get to people quicker, which is absolutely fantastic. It's called injected into the Super Hub, which sounds quite interesting. Our collection has been moved. This is quite a lot of details, so I'm hoping you want this, guys, right? Our collection has been moved to later in the day.
Okay.
This enables us to get more recent parcels out of the door. It should also enable us to make our next day delivery a little bit later as well, on the cut-off a little bit later.
Yeah.
That's my plan. Okay. All the Royal Mail orders will now be tracked, right? Whereas they weren't before. So there's full tracking.
That's exciting.
And they get tracked, so it says we've received your parcel, and then there'll be another one that says we're going to deliver it between these times, and so on and so forth.
This is
so
nice.
you're going to get that either by SMS or by email, or even on the Royal Mail app. Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Is it good?
Yeah, I use the app all the time.
Excellent.
It's really good.
You can change, before it's been delivered, you can change it so that they drop it with a neighbour. You can change it so they drop it as a safe place. Then there's a photo delivery, so that gets put on there as well. It's just, because it's tracked, it's a much better service. And I know this because I was looking at the orders that we dispatched, because we started doing this on Tuesday, and how fast they were getting delivered and dropping with people was a lot faster than my expectation of what we used to send.
Quick.
So I think it's because it's tracked. There is that they have to be there at a certain time. Everything we can see it on the portal where it is at any given time and so on, and you'll be able to work out where it is and follow your own tracking, whereas we couldn't in the past. That's super important. DHL, we're moving from DPD to DHL. Okay. Which gets us pretty much exactly the same service, but it means that those will get injected same day as well. Okay. Which is fantastic. So we'll still be able to get your next day delivery, so on and so forth. We used to say next day delivery on the website, said UK next working day. Strangely, there are places that you cannot get to next working day, like some of the islands and so on and so forth. They were never next working day, so that's been changed to DHL Express Courier, because otherwise we're telling fibs, and I don't want to be telling fibs. Do you know what I mean? I only realised that this morning, that it said UK next working day, and you can't always guarantee next working day. But in general it does. The next working day DHL, if you spend over £100 on the website, in the UK domestic, it will automatically flip to free on the courier delivery. Okay, which if you are in England, Wales, you will get next day. If you are in parts of Scotland, it might go to 2 days, and then the very extremes, it goes to 3 days. But it does with any courier. Okay, that's all really good. I've got overseas pricing that we're working on next, and lots of it is coming down. Okay, which is brilliant, because we had to put our prices up. We're going to be able to bring them down. We're going to be able to put some free over as well in for some overseas countries, which will be absolutely fantastic. All of that is brilliant, but the best and most important part of it all is that we've managed to change our procedure internally for picking and shipping orders so that it's faster, so it's smoother. It means that our through flow is better. It means that it's more streamlined. It means that there's less friction, and it means that we'll be able to get more parcels out each day. More parcels out each day, later collection, more customers getting their orders sooner. Yeah. Less delay with us picking the items. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We'll be able to get orders out faster, and that's the key thing, because I want to get us to the point where we're dispatching orders. I want to be dispatching today's orders tomorrow. I want to be dispatching today's orders this afternoon. We live in the age of Amazon, where small businesses can't generally manage to compete with that sort of level of delivery. Some things I order, and I get, it's to be with you at 4 o'clock this afternoon. I've ordered it at 2. I mean, it's just crazy. But I want us to get to that sort of next day after delivery point, and I think we will get there. And this has been the big change that will enable us to do that. I know I've gone on a little bit there, and I apologise. And I know you say it's not like you, Dan.
It's really interesting, though, and it's good to, it's all positive things for the customers, isn't
100%, 100%. We've got a customer first initiative that we're bringing in, which is, everything just around the place. What can you do that enables the customer to have a better experience with us here at Hunky Dory? And we're trying to push that out to everything, service team and so on and so forth. So that's coming, but that's kind of internal stuff that you guys, you won't get to see, but I hope that you get to feel, if that makes sense. I know we care a lot about our customers. I know that. Our customers are very dear and important to us, but it's when things go wrong, and things will always go wrong at some point, I want us to be able to make sure that we are exemplary at putting them right. Does that make sense? And if our overall service is as exemplary as it can be, that's what you want as a business. Okay, enough waffle. Let's talk about, should we talk about how you're going to send your Deco-Large cards? Is that a good idea?
Yep.
Let's do that. If you're going to make a mega Deco-Large card, which has got super amount of layers, you're going to need something sturdy. You're going to need something safe. But you're going to need something with capacity to be able to send it. How about one of these? These are fabulous. These are our Deco-Large boxes. They've got a name. Handmade card boxes, that'll do. Deep, square and rectangle. Okay, so it depends. You can make these in a couple of different ways, can't you, Anne-Marie?
You can, yeah. So you can.
And I'm ruining it because I thought it was made.
I
thought it was made the other way, so I've completely ruined it. But yes.
So you can have it pizza box style.
We go. Pizza box style.
Yeah. Or that section of the pizza box lid, which has got like a little tab on.
Yes,
stick
you can
it there,
stick that, and then you can use
then
that
open
to
the
open.
sides.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's completely up to you whether you want it as a pizza box or not. I don't know how I'd feel if I got what I was expecting was a pizza box and there was no pizza in it.
I know, I'd be very sad. So
I'd be
make
sad.
It the other way.
So if maybe if I got a card delivered with a little note that said Domino's will be with you in 3 minutes, then that will do for me.
That would work.
Or Papa John's. I'm not worried. Anybody? They're all good. Okay, so deep, square and rectangle. They come like this, guys, so you fold them up yourself. It's really simple. I'm going to ask Anne-Marie to just make one, if that's all right, if you don't mind. Would you like a rectangular or would you like a square?
I don't mind.
I'm going to give you one of each.
Okay.
And then you can choose.
We'll do a square. We can probably put that,
there you go. Is
that
that
rose
right?
card on it, can't we? So you can just fold all your scores, first of all. That's the main bit. You have to do that regardless of how you're going to make this. So just give them a fold. So
and
this
they're pre-scored, guys.
Everything's pre-scored, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And this is your Ink Me cardstock that's used to make these as well. So it's good, 300 GSM. It's decent, and obviously you're going to turn it into a box, so it's going to be quite sturdy.
It's really substantial. So if you're going to make it like this and fold your sides in, you would put your tape along this top edge here and stick those together. If you want to do it the other way, you would fold these tabs like over the edges, like this, so that your lid's like that. But what I do love about these as well is that you can also make an aperture.
Oh, yes.
So if you want to make it like a display box.
Oh, come on. Are you going to do that?
You can.
Good egg.
Cut into this top panel. We might have to fold up and cut carefully because our trimmer isn't as long, so just be careful when you're doing those kind of cuts because you don't want to cut all the way through. Here we'll go back out, and I'm just lining it up to the 1 inch mark on my trimmer, And then the same, we'll have to fold this one up, and again, just cut carefully.
Okay, because you only want to go through the top, you don't want to go through that second piece. So you can sort of feel that as you're doing it, can't you?
Yeah, just don't put as much pressure on the blade. So then let's make this up. So we're gonna, I'm just gonna put my tape on here, and I'm gonna go with that red liner. Your 12mm red liner is perfect for these boxes.
Isn't that good? I'm so pleased that we got that 12mm red liner. I've not really seen it anywhere else. So it's
me neither,
it's a
and
cracking.
everyone at Hobby Maker said the same. It's
a good one, isn't it?
It is brilliant. So you bring those two together. So just fold along that score, bring that together. Obviously you can decorate this because it's Ink Me as well. You can use your inks, you can use your stamps, you could use your inserts, things like that. Give it a really lovely kind of finish. Tuck in those two ends, and you kind of create yourself a really lovely kind of box frame as well, but that will fit our 6x6s perfectly. So if I just open that up, you can put some acetate in that window as well, so you make it into a really beautiful display box. But there you go, nice and easy.
Isn't that brilliant? I think they're so good. So you can do that. Obviously, you can do it the standard way. It's completely up to you. You can do it the pizza box way. Really versatile. You get 12 in here, so you get 6 A5 and 6 of the 6x6s for $8.99. It's a great thing to add on to your order. Okay, so especially if you want to get some of those free shipping values as well. We've also got, excuse me.
Bless you.
I've done well, so not coughing until now.
Very well.
Okay, this is your Deco-Large box frames, your square and rectangle collection. So you get to make these fantastic box frames. And Maria, are we going to need to do one of these as well?
We can do.
We can do. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'd like to show people if we can. Is there a multi-buy of the two together?
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. There you go. So you save money by grabbing the last product and this product together. You've got gold and silver foiling on there as well, haven't you, Anne-Marie?
You do, yep. So you've got a mix, and again, because it's Ink Me, that foil is going to resist your inks. So you can go in there and add your colour onto there. So these fold up like this. So again, we're just going to go along all of our scores, give them a good fold.
So these have been scored on our Heidelberg Platen machines, which are some amazing machinery. They look absolutely fantastic and they sound wonderful, don't they, when they work? Yeah. Once you've heard one of these machines, you go into a building, if there's one working in there, you know. I do believe that we have more Heidelberg Platen machines than any other place in the country, as far as I'm aware. That's what the service technicians tell us.
We got a lot.
We got a lot of Platens. They're making a lot of Deco-Large. All the Deco-Large has all been made.
Deco-Large is done.
I know what they.
Oh my goodness! I know what's on the machines. We know what's on the machines right now.
We know what's on the machines, and I reckon that some of you at home know what's on the machines. I don't know if you've got secret access to I don't know, little CCTV cameras in the corner or something that people tend to know what's going on here. Or usually it's me that's been telling people when I shouldn't. But there's some pretty amazing stuff on the machines right now.
Okay, so tape on the last tab of all four sides. Okay, so the very last section, scored section. And you're going to start with these ones that have got a bit of a funny shape, first of all. And you're going to kind of push back that last one almost up to that score line and just let it fold over like that. So it gives you that kind of box edge. Okay, so the same over here. Bring it up to that score line and then just kind of let it fold over into place. Give you that one. And then these two, this is where it's really clever, is that these two then will fold in to create that really lovely, is it a dovetail joint?
Yeah, finish there. Beautiful, beautiful finish.
So
really
that will
nice.
Just tuck in to create that beautiful corner finish there. Right,
Adam's going to go absolutely mad at me, but he's not here, so it doesn't really matter. Someone has just asked for 8x8 handmade card boxes.
Oh,
that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
He is going to go
Wouldn't that be nice?
mad.
Yeah, okay, because I mean that is stretching the realms of possibility.
I don't know if
it's actually
too big.
feasible. Yeah. But there's a way to do it if you do it in two pieces.
Yes, we could piece it.
If you do it in two pieces.
Yeah.
If you do it in a where it's like a box that goes on top, if you will.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's possible.
So if you're putting this together and you don't get that perfect kind of join like this, if you end up with a few gaps, this is where this frame is perfect because it's going to cover up anything, but it brings it all together. Yeah. So again, going in with your red liner, this is again where your thick one is, oops, perfect for this. I think I'm going to run out though, so we might have to revert to the skinny one for now. But kind of pull that tight across and grab the other side as well. So you're kind of bringing it in with the tape.
I was having to do something similar last night with some nested tables. There was a box there when I got home last night.
Oh.
Nested tables, but needs building. And then Deborah was out. So there was a tropic party. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that she goes to something. I don't know. Just down the road. So by the time she came back, I surprised her with a full suite of nested tables.
Did you get some brownie points? Or was it expected?
I don't know. I think it was kind of, she came back in and said, lovely tables. And that was it. And I thought, she knew I was going to do that.
Yeah. So then that frame is just going to sit on there perfectly. Get those two corners lined up and the others should just drop into place. Obviously, you can put some acetate behind there. You can put anything in here to make it a shaker because it's really secure on the inside. And then you also get this little stand, which will go on the back. So let me just, again, fold there and fold there. So it gives you that stand. So you just want to put tape on those bits there. So I always like to fold it up first.
Because then you can see not to put tape.
Exactly, yeah. So we know that we only want tape on that section and on this section.
So the multi-buy gets you 12 Deco-Large box frames and 12 handmade card boxes. So you get the lovely boxes for your Deco-Large to go in, but you also get the boxes for those to go in.
You do. And then that will just sit onto the back. So I always like to kind of stick it straight up to the edge because this has got like a little bit of an angle. So it will sit back for you like that and give you that kind of angled finish.
Absolutely smashing.
And you also get those sentiments included as well.
Yes, which you can use anywhere throughout your card making, and obviously because they're Ink Me, you can add whatever kind of colour that you want to them as well, with whatever medium that you want, stamps or ink pad, or anything. It's completely up to you.
If you use your alcohol markers, they'll colour the foil as well, so you can get completely different looks.
We've got good luck to Sarah. She's got 3 events this weekend, and 95% of her cards are hunky-dory that she's taking to sell.
Fabulous.
Fingers crossed it goes very, very well for you. You certainly have some nice cards then, I'm sure. We do our best. We think it's good stuff, and we know that you guys make some incredible projects with it as well, which is fantastic. So good luck, Sarah. Okay, last thing I want to tell you about, we go back to the beginning, if we can, to our fantastic In Full Bloom Designer Deco-Large Ultimate Collection. And I think we can probably have a little bit of a closer look at some of these. Here we go. So there's your base layers down at the bottom. You've got the beautiful poppies there. Gorgeous colours in this collection, your red roses there as well, absolutely fabulous. You've got the Deco-Large showing there behind as well, all accent foiled for you, really nice. You've got that little book in the centre of the screen as we speak, In Full Bloom, 120 sheets in there. And your inserts there, of course, which, as you can see, the gorgeous colours, this sort of watermark effect, extremely pretty. It's a beautiful, beautiful collection. You can use your goodie box code today up until midnight. So if you're watching this on the day that we record it or the day that it's live and you bought one of those goodie boxes, make sure to use that because it's your last chance today. You save a tenner anyway on this fantastic bundle. It's one of our most important collections of the year and it's been incredibly well received both on Hobby Maker and already today it's selling exceptionally well, which is fantastic, and thank you so much for that. Anne-Marie,
Yeah?
I think... Are we going to get a demo?
I'm ready for a demo.
Yes. Okay, let's go for it.
That's fine. So we're going to do the Orchid. So we're just going to do a little fold back card. So what I'm going to do is we need to trim this down to 10. But what I want to do is kind of take a little bit off this edge. So not a lot, just there. So this part of the petal is just going to be hanging ever so slightly off the edge of our card. So just trim off there, take that little bit, and then when I turn this back around this way, I can line it up exactly to 10 and take off the rest. And then we're going to take off this top border as well. Now you could, if you wanted to do fussy cut along those little scallops. We're not going to do that today.
Not today.
Not today. We're just going to keep it simple. So we've got that lovely effect there. We're going to go to our scoreboard, and we need our inches side, and we need to score this section here. You can actually do it this way. So we're going to score at 5. That's our halfway point, and at 7.5. So I'm just going to take that to the top of my flower there, and then I'm just going to flip over so I can mark where my 7.5 is. Turn it back, and then bring that score up, and just that little bit there as well.
Okay, so just down to the flower, and then
yeah, because we're going to cut around.
You're going to fussy cut
here.
that,
yeah.
and then it'll sit with the background. Beautiful.
And then we're going to score this section at 2.5 and at 5. So you do the opposite. So that is 5 and 7.5. This is 2.5 and 5, and it's because these fold together to create this kind of Z fold. So that's the only measurements you need to remember. So back to our craft knife so that we can fussy cut around here. So starting where that score line is, we're just going to go around the little buds on this orchid and just take that in to here on this petal, and then go around. Once you've done that little bit, this bit's really nice and easy to do. So just going around the edge of your petals up to your score line, and then I'm also going to come in here and just get this little bit as well. So then we can hopefully just pop that out, fold along that section. We'll just need to poke through that little bit that we cut out there, and then fold back. So that gives us that first section. So you start essentially just kind of making a fold back, and then you can add in your Z fold piece that goes along the top there, so it opens up like that. It just gives you that fancy gorgeous fold. And then when we go to our topper, it'll just kind of sit in perfectly. We can take a little smidge off that if we want to, that top border, just so that that frames that a little bit better. So let's just go.
I think it's lovely. It's clean as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
The white and this this lovely shade of purple is so beautiful.
So we'll just take that top edge off, and then it just gives us a better kind of frame. And then we're going to stick this on first. So I always like to fold it up, because then I know exactly where I need to put tape, because I only need to put it on these two sections. So don't put any in there.
Yep.
So it's just always a little bit easier, I find, to fold that up. And the score piece goes on the flat side, and then your flat side comes onto your score piece. It's just opposites.
And because of the measurements, that's all going to work perfectly. Yep. Look, there we go. Straight away, fold it down. Mint.
And then
excellent.
That fits beautifully in there. So let's get our base layer in with some foam pads and get this in. So that is going to sit perfectly in that white space. And then we can go to our layers. So let me just double check. Yeah, that one is my first layer. Some of them are ever so slightly just got little bits taken out of the background, so always double check which ones are your correct layers. So it was only that little leaf that we lost, so it was only a tiny little bit. And then this next one, so just pop that one.
I've just read something that I want to just mention if I can. I've been asked if the changes that we've made to the, now that we've gone tracks with all those different options and so on, has increased the price for UK domestic shipping. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't, guys. We've absorbed that. No, the price hasn't gone up for you. Okay.
This is good to know.
Should have led with that, really, shouldn't I?
Okay, so I'm going to add some of these layers onto here as well. So just just grabbing these ones. They're such an unusual flower, aren't they, orchids?
Love that you've got dragonflies on that sheet as well.
Yeah.
I'm so fond of a dragonfly. I just think there's something
They're quite mysterious, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, and I think because you don't see as many.
Yeah.
And I seem to remember all the different times that I've seen dragonflies. Probably because I don't see them so often. Yeah, really sticking in my mind about and the way they move is just exceptional. Just the way they hover.
Yeah.
And it seems to go backwards, forwards, upside. It's amazing, isn't it?
They're magical, aren't they? So just going in with these extra little details on here. So we'll just pop this one in here. And this last one. So again, we've mixed and matched those layers across the cardstock and the topper, and it's given us completely dimensional looks on them both. We'll just add this little bit on, and we'll pop that down there. And then I'm going to get one of my dragonflies here as well. Oops, let me just get that little bit, and I'm just going to get my toppers, my sentiments. Oh, it's there, I've already got it, because that fits perfectly in that space.
I was wondering where you go, whether you go top right or bottom left.
Well, I'm going to go over here.
Like.
So let's get our...
No, Jess. Like's not good enough, is it?
Love.
Love.
So let's get our sentiment in first of all. So wishing you the most beautiful day in that space. And then I'm just going to go with a little bit of foam just along the body of our dragonfly so that we can lift those wings up. So I'll pop that one up there, and then I'm going to go to my second one and I'm going to trim off the body so that we can just lift those wings up.
Oh, lovely.
And add a little bit of extra decoupage.
Carol says that they saw a stunning dragonfly in Florida. It was about 8 inches. A beautiful blue colour, about 8 inches. I don't know if I'd have been running in the opposite direction. That's too big for me. Ours here in the UK, about 2 inches long, 3 inches long. Yeah, Florida, you get it must be the weather, I guess. Yeah, everything's super size. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful, everyone? This is part of your In Full Bloom Designer Deco-Large collection. Lovely fold back card there from Anne-Marie with a little bit of fussy cutting and a dragonfly topper. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry, I was just admiring Anne-Marie's card there. I showed a little bit of a... Oh, that's rather nice, isn't it? Everyone, thank you so much for spending an hour with us. We really appreciate you spending some time with us. I've certainly had a nice day today.
Yes,
it's a good start to my day, really. Yeah. It's midday already, I suppose. Anne-Marie, when are we... I can tell you, can't I? If I get my right...
Today.
That's what happens when someone does a demo... Someone does a demo that I really like. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's good.
We've lost him.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. TV schedule. Catch Kat at Hobbymaker this afternoon. She'll be live from at 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock with new
So exciting.
pocket pads. Oh yes, and at 5 o'clock with new embossing folders. So she's got a lot of newness there on Hobbymaker this afternoon. Hobbymaker doing really well as a channel, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm really, really pleased and proud of them because they...
Have you seen who's coming over?
I've seen Indigo Blues popping across.
Kay and Alfie.
Kay and Alfie, good friends of ours. Kay and Alfie. Alfie's great. Alfie's very huggable. I always
you do like a hug with Alfie.
I do like a hug with Alfie. Whenever I see Alfie, it's just a great big hug. He's a good bloke. Kay's lovely as well, obviously. Yes, so please do pop over, watch Kat on Hobbymaker, and they'll be back here with us tomorrow. So, and will Kat be here tomorrow? Yes, she will.
Yeah, me and Kat.
So Anne-Marie is presenting tomorrow, so you get a little bit less waffle and a little bit more sensibleness, I should imagine.
It's just more random waffle when it's me.
Is it random, is it? And Kat will be demonstrating tomorrow at 10 o'clock for lots of Friday fun. Remember, we'll be spinning the wheel. We'll get the answers to that Win It Weekly, and we'll be giving away 5 of those perfect luxury card collections, which are fantastic. And we'll be showing you those 5 brand new pocket pad editions. Get on the website, make sure that you place your orders before midnight for using that goodie box code. We hope that you've enjoyed our In Full Bloom show. We've enjoyed spending some time with you. It's goodbye from my friend Jess.
Bye.
Goodbye from my friend Anne-Marie.
Bye.
And bye from me. We'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you.